The rewards are really endless. It's just a great experience to teach AP, especially over time, because you get a chance to see the skills that students develop. You get a chance to see them become better citizens, more knowledgeable of our government and our history. And then you also, over the time, get to see them go out and apply that.
From the most basic level of causation or change over time to the more difficult skills of periodization and synthesis, all of these skills are skills that historians use in their work and that in fact critical thinkers use in the world around them.
To prepare for teaching an AP course, I think the first thing a teacher has to do is you have to become a student again yourself. And so you have to really look at the teaching field and do a lot of reading, you do a lot of planning, and see what's been out there by going over old tests so that you know what your students are going to be faced with. So it's a preparation. I mean, you yourself become a student again.
One of my favorite writing assignments is to ask students to evaluate two different historians' accounts of the Progressive Era. I have them read an older interpretation as well as a more recent one. In the more recent interpretation, issues of gender come into play, issues of reform at the local level, not just reform in Washington, D.C. come into play. The historians use different types of sources to arrive at those arguments, and I ask students to think about how using a particular type of document does alter our understanding of the past.
Here's the little Pac-Man guy here, and part of this I'm going to draw as just dotted lines, just to kind of show the shape. But this is the Yucatan Peninsula here, so Pac-Man Yucatan, it kind of works.
I want students to leave my class with some very nuts and bolts skills. I want them to be better writers. And I say this to them, and they think, well, I'm not taking a writing class, I'm taking a history class. And I explain to them that it's no good knowing stuff about the past if you can't convey it to somebody else. And so I want them to be better writers, because if you're a good writer, it's because you've organized material in your head and you know what it means.
If you can't take a set of facts, and if you can't integrate those facts into something, all you have is facts. The purpose of history is for kids to be able to take a set of facts and integrate those, hopefully, into their own lives.